Hey, I'm Seko Varner, and I'm here with one of my mentors, one of my friends, John Epting. He has a ministry in his life with his wife that helps to save other men and women in their marriages. So we're going to talk about that today. So how does a family committed to helping and serving marriages help and serve marriages? What do you do?
When we see an issue, right, especially if it's somebody who we've kind of earned the right to speak into their life, you know, they trust us in some area in their life, we'll be intrusive. To be really honest with you, if I saw you and I love you and Rhonda, especially Rhonda, no offense, but but I just love you guys. You guys are just really cool couple. You balance each other out. You complete each other, if you will. And if I saw an issue, if I saw, not like y'all had a riff, you're supposed to have those.
Right.
But if I see something happening within your character, you may be overstepping a boundary. As you know, my wife and I will never be in an appointment with somebody of the opposite sex with the door closed, that type of stuff. If I see that little thing happening, I'll pull you to the side. I'll say, hey bro, everything going all right? And I'll get intrusive. I'll ask some very tough questions you might not even want to answer at the moment. Right? I'll be so bold. This is between
us and the camera.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'll be so bold to even ask, when was the last time you guys been intimate? Those are telltale signs. Right. And from there, we'll go from there. And if Yabby and I have to, we'll open up our home and have you guys over for dinner. You're right, and just really allow you to this is a safe place for you to get some counsel.
How important is intimacy in a relationship?
Extremely important. Even the Bible talks about intimacy. Man, the Bible talks about me, ravishing in the fruits of my wife, of her youth, and absolutely it's important. It's not the most important thing. Now at 47, I would definitely tell you that I believe if I could go back again, I wish I was a virgin when I met Yabby and married her. I wish only her had experienced that, and I wish I was the only one that had experienced her. That's not really how it works, but if I had to go back, the way we're training our daughter, we're teaching her that there's other things so more important than that if you held off on that for as long as possible, hopefully to the wedding night, right? You're so connected in so many other levels. That's so small, and then that becomes so great. It's that much sweeter.
Right.
Yeah. But most people start there.
Right.
And then yeah.
So it's kind of like having your dessert before you eat your meal.
Yes.
Because it's the meal that's going to sustain you.
Absolutely.
And if you just keep eating the sweets, cavities,
a whole lot of bad stuff. Diabetes. as you
so
know,
I guess we
in
can
our
say
culture.
Some families are experiencing spiritual diabetes.
Absolutely.
Spiritual cavities.
Spiritual cancers.
Wow.
Absolutely. And some of those, just like diabetes can run in your family, there's spiritual things that can run in your family.
I agree.
So they go back generations, and if you don't address them, I'm blessed. I actually, out of 9, oldest of 9 children, my wife and I have actually killed a lot of the generational curses, if you will, in our family.
Excellent.
From finances to, some of the stuff I've gone through financially, it's funny talking to a financial guy, but I've lost a home, I've lost cars, had them repoed right out of my neighborhood and stuff like that. Lost a home.
Right.
Now today to be so far from that, financially, that's not even an issue. It's funny how now I get to help people do that. Right? But that's a curse my daughter would never experience. That she won't.
And knowing you, not just your daughter, your child, but your child's child, your children's children.
You know me. Yeah. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children."
Right.
So I can't just say I'm a good man. You have to look at my actions to see if I'm a good man. You have to look at the results to see if I'm a good man. Don't say I'm a good man.
Okay. I'll leave it at that.
Look at the results.
You're one of the men that I watch their walk, and I try to pattern my walk in some ways after yours. I know I can't walk your walk. That's between you and God.
Yeah.
But success leaves clues. That's something you taught me.
Yes,
success leaves clues. So I look at your success and I say, I can do better financially. I was sharing that Joey Calacido and yourself and Ron McLean are all men who sowed into my life financially. And I'm a better financial steward because of those men.
Amen.
And when my father was on his deathbed, he shared with me that, he taught me how to be a good man, how to be a faithful husband, how to raise children, how to serve the community. But he didn't teach me a lot about finances. So he told me after I pass on, and thanks, Dad. After I pass on, I want you to learn about finances and teach the family so we can sow the seeds of prosperity financially in our family, because God wants that for us. And so shortly after his death, I got involved with you. We actually met you again, Ron McLean.
We rekindled. We came back together.
And my family, not just my wife and my children, but my family in general is in a better place because a lot of the teachings and the experiences I've had with you and Joey and Ron. So I thank you, and thank you for what you just said as well, because we have a lot of marriages that need to be healed.
Yeah. And if I can do anything about it, I mean, my wife and I invest a lot of, we probably should be saving more for ourselves.
Right.
We invest a lot of time, energy, money into helping those marriages. Hey, we've been through some stuff. Yabby and I have been through some stuff in that 17 years, 18 and a half together. This is my second marriage. So it's kind of funny that every time I've had an issue with something, God now uses it as a ministry for me. Right, I had to get good at it, so now I can go help other people. I sucked at it.
Right.
Now I'm pretty good at it. And constantly getting better every day. So I appreciate you giving me that insight, man. Thank you.
John Epting, I appreciate everything that you're doing, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.